if you're audible and visible to everyone.
Yes. So today is July 8th and it was a very, very important day for all our NEET 2024 aspirants or any aspirant who has ever written NEET and who is planning to write NEET, because today was the Supreme Court verdict. I don't know how many of you watched it live. It was running on our channel as well. But I know many of you wouldn't have understood the entire conversation. So we are here to give you a complete summary of what just happened. And it's very, very important for you to know what was the whole scenario like. Was it positive? Was it negative for you personally?
Because whatever is going to happen today, it's going to keep a precedent for what is going to happen in the future. So it's very important for both NEET 2024, NEET 2025 and even NEET 2026 students to watch this video and also to know what is going to happen in the future. So let's quickly summarize whatever happened, ma'am.
Yes. So are we live?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. So students, see, you will have a personal take on what is
Everyone
happening.
has their own opinion because so obviously someone who has written the exam very well, they would not want ReNEET. Someone who has not written very well would want ReNEET.
Exactly.
But you cannot consider all that. When Chief Justice of India is making a decision, they cannot consider all that. All they can consider is sanctity of the exam.
Exactly.
Right, ma'am?
And see, they have to know if it has happened in mass. It's not about just two of us talking about, see, if I have scored 600, I would definitely not want ReNEET. But if sir has scored 350, he would want ReNEET. This is personal opinion. So today we are going to tell you what just happened according to the petitions, right, sir?
So in total of 61 petitions were given, but your Chief Justice of India taken up around 38 petitions they addressed today. And students, you should know that there were two affidavits, first given by for the ReNEET and the affidavit given by your NTA as well as the central government, right?
So, okay, so we'll start the summary.
Yes, students, before we start, you should know that the main consideration that Chief Justice of India is giving right now is that if the leak has happened, and it has happened only a few local areas, or it has happened to around 10 to 15 students, you cannot make the same rules for everyone. For example, leak has happened for 22 to 3 students, you cannot keep the ReNEET. Exactly. Think of the entire
23 lakh students, 24 lakhs approximately students. So please do understand, whatever we are telling here is exactly what just happened here. It's not from our point of view. We are not telling our side of the story.
Exactly. Okay? Don't be like that, sir. I'm for ReNEET. No, we cannot have an opinion here. It's going to be your Supreme Court.
Yes.
Right.
So we have done a complete summary of what just happened. The first ever thing you have to know is we have a next hearing. So today hearing happened on 8th July. The next hearing is going to happen on Thursday. That is on 11/7/2024. Okay. Another 3 days, the next hearing will happen. Before that, the CJI has asked them to give the complete whatever affidavit and every statement on Wednesday before 5 p.m. Okay. Exactly. And I think the first point is...
The first point is very simple. The Supreme Court is taking consideration that the nature of leak, right, as well as the time duration, ma'am. Like
from the exam date, when has the paper actually leaked? Is it happened? Because many of them, we saw a lot of news on Bihar and everything. Everyone are saying that the paper was leaked on May 4th. That means they got the paper, they practiced it and went on May 5th for the exam.
Or some are saying that they got the paper around 30 minutes before the examination, right? Just before you enter the examination hall, 30 minutes before it, some of them got the paper. So the nature of leak is very important because the distribution comes into play. So if the paper has been leaked at least one day prior, so there is a very high chance that every single student, the distribution would have been very higher. Now imagine if the paper has been leaked around 30 minutes before, the spread would have not much be higher. So they are right now considering the fact that what is the nature of the leak and the time duration between the leak as well as the date of your examination, the time of your examination. Now one more thing which you notice here is that how was the paper leaked, ma'am?
Exactly. Now, so 3 things mainly into consideration. Nature of the leak, that means has it happened in masses? That's the only one thing that they are very focused on. Did it happen in masses? Did it affect this 24 lakh students? That is the first question. Then as sir told, places of leak and time lag. That means between the exam and the leak, how much time period was there? Was it like 1 month, 1 week, or all of that? That was the first thing.
Even the apps, ma'am.
So that I think we will tell it in this point.
They will tell their point.
So as Sir mentioned, they wanted to know how the paper leak has happened. Has it happened on social media? Social media means basically Telegram, Twitter, whatever. WhatsApp, okay,
Yeah.
Instagram. So any of the social media, has it happened? That is one big concern that they have, okay. The second thing is they have asked CBI to give a complete status on where they are standing in this case. Like,
Here, the CBI is mainly focusing on the Patna case here because many of the FIRs are registered from there. So the main CBI inquiry is in Patna and Rajasthan, Gujarat. These are three places where the FIR has been lodged properly and the CBI inquiry is underway. And they have given some points against it also.
yes, so that is the second thing that has happened during the entire verdict. They asked CBI to give a complete clarity so that they know where we are standing, right? The next is steps from NTA. Now, students, from NTA's point of view, during the entire verdict, they told the paper leak has not. That means the purity is maintained of the exam.
Sanctity of the
Yeah, the sanctity of the exam was maintained is what NTA has been telling. But the Chief Justice has agreed that everything is not maintained well. Like it did not happen.
There is some malpractice can be observed here, but regardless of that, regardless of the minute, malpractice, it is kind of unfair to conduct the entire ReNEET examination just because there were isolated events where the malpractice has happened. So the verdict right now, there will be next hearing obviously, but right now it is levering towards the no ReNEET. Right, ma'am?
Yeah. So that's the thing, students. That's what, because NTA, from NTA's point of view, still it is no malpractice has happened, nor any NEET scam has happened, even though it has happened in such a masses that right now Supreme Court. So because we have seen in past years that things have happened, students. It's not like this is the first time it's happening. Small things have happened. But to this loud, right, to reach to the Supreme Court, definitely there's something.
And students, you should know that there were a lot of other issues were also addressed, such as your Meghala event, and there was also the change in the question paper that was also addressed.
How much time like students lost during the examination was discussed. They were also I'll tell you, the Chief Justice had also asked questions to NTA about where the paper was printed.
Exactly.
How did the making happen? Which banks did they opt for? Which city did it happen?
So there were a lot of information was gathered around the NEET examination, and also even the distribution pattern, even the OMR scam was also discussed, such as some students getting different marks, right? No, before and prior, tone and all that, and also the grace marks was discussed everything. But if you want to summarize the entire thing right now, there will be.
Yeah, so as Sir told, one more point I would like to add is the irregularities in the exam, that especially that 67 students getting top. So students, whatever question we have raised has been asked today, has been asked. But I wouldn't say everything got a clear-cut answer, because again, Supreme Court does not work without proper evidence, right? For everything, they need proper evidence, because this is a thing about life of many people. So whatever they say, it has to be positive for everyone.
And it has to be for all the 24 lakh students.
Yeah.
So they need to make sure that there is a proper evidence, and henceforth they are still waiting for that little bit.
Yeah.
So they need a concrete evidence that the nature of leak was very massive, and the leak has happened to a very larger extent. There was a lot of time gap. In such cases, then there might be a ReNEET. But right now, the evidence is not there to some extent. So the leverage towards it right now is no ReNEET examination until the next hearing.
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing is they have asked, specially they have stressed on asking if the union government and NTA can do a complete analysis. That means use data analytics to understand the leak of the paper, at the same time understand all the malpractices. So they have asked, or they have even requested them to give a clarity on if the union government specially and then NTA, can they do a complete data analysis and understand the radiation at which the paper has been leaked. That is, use Telegram and check multiple social medias to get an idea.
They're using the cyber, right?
Yeah, cyber.
So they're using different police things as well as CBI to track down the actual distribution of paper through telegrams, and the telegram word also was mentioned in the entire hearing.
Exactly.
So if there is a concrete evidence that yes, with the help of telegram, the question paper has been distributed very widely to a lot of students, in that very case, then there might be ReNEET examination.
Exactly.
So students,
Yeah, so I
Counselling
think we
also.
should, counseling also as of now, because so much irregularities and so much things are happening. As of now, they have postponed this news. We already got a
Yeah,
day prior.
we got prior.
Yeah, because if that was to happen, it would have happened on July 6th. Now today is July 8th.
So
Yeah.
the counseling might be postponed for some more time, and the rest of the week also will be for spaces later on.
Yes. Students, we would love to hear from you. What do you think? Because now you know the entire analysis of what just happened. Because I'm sure many of you would have watched the live and wouldn't have understood how this whole thing happens. But now you would have had a clarity on exactly what just happened in the entire verdict. Because we have mentioned every main point that was discussed there. And this is actually, this is it. Okay, you don't have to watch any more videos. This is it.
This is it. And you should know by now that NTA is actually against ReNEET. That is from the NTA, it's coming from NTA that no, we would not want to conduct ReNEET examination because it would be unfair for those students who have written the examination with honesty.
Yeah. So students, again, very simple, I would say in one statement, if it is a mass leak, if lakhs of students have been affected, then only ReNEET option is now from the Chief Justice as well as NTA is very, very strongly against the whole concept of ReNEET because they will also be questioned. And also, you know, there are a lot of students who has done really well in this exam. And please do understand, they want to know where the breach has happened. And please, many other things also, there is graph indicating that students who wrote the exam in 2023 happen to score more. And the same students have scored less in 2024.
So, the NTA mentioned, right, why do we have so many toppers? They told that difficulty level of the paper has been decreased. It's not. It's the same. They told even the syllabus is decreased. Syllabus is decreased, but not to an extent that you might end up scoring out. 67 students might scoring out. So every single point put forward by your NTA was questioned today. So students, your voices have been heard by your Chief Justice of India. So let's hope for a fair result and.
Yeah, let's wait for the next hearing because until we get the next hearing, this is a summary. The thing that we can be happy about is that everything has been asked.
Exactly. Everything has been properly asked.
Questioned.
And students, before we go, let us tell you this. There is no personal opinion from us because whatever we feel, what think does not actually matter. Right? You cannot ask like, what do you think? So it's all up to your Supreme Court,
NTA, union governments,
and evidence. So we are here just to mediate things to you, to give a proper clarity on what is happening, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. So students, please understand, this is not our opinions. We are not even telling you anything. Whatever happened, we are telling. Even that underlying statement about mass leak happened, then ReNEET, that is also from the Supreme Court itself, from the Chief Justice of India. They have specially mentioned NTA. But one thing that we are happy about, that NTA was questioned about every single thing, including where they printed the paper, how was the paper distributed, which banks did they opt, which cities was they asked, everything. And also they even put charts and graphs to prove that the paper wasn't easy, because if you remember the FAQ, so they had told that the paper was very easy.
Exactly, very easy, and then many students got it, but it's not. So let's hope for a fair result, and that's it for today.
Yes, right, and I hope students, if this video was helpful, because we did not waste your hours and hours making you listen to the live, we just gave you the entire summary. If you really are happy about the summary, and if you felt like we know what just happened, do not forget to smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel, because the next hearing we will be here. We will let you know what just happened.
And also let us know in the comment section what is your opinion. We would love to hear from you also.
What's your take?
ReNEET or NEET. If ReNEET, tell us why also.
Exactly. So thank you so much, students, for joining. Do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel, because this channel is with the students, not for our personal benefit. So please do subscribe and definitely smash the like button, as the summary is completely here in front of you. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.